Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Garrett DJ Deuce. It is Wednesday, December 24th, 2014. It is Christmas Eve. This video will cover pickups from last week and this week. I will probably not have enough time this weekend to do any hunting or uploading another video, so I figured Christmas Eve would be the best time to do it. I'm going snowboarding this weekend with the family, and we'll be gone all weekend. We're going to hit Copper Mountain. It's going to be the first run of the 2014-15 season. Very stoked. I've been to Copper before. My family has not. So this will be very interesting. The runs there are awesome. Hopefully there's a lot of good fresh powder there. And the parks are in decent shape as well. So last week and this week, not a lot of pawn shop pickups, but I did do a lot of thrifting. Found some pretty good things, some pretty good deals. And also I had some pretty good trades as well. So let's cover the trades first in this video. So a coworker of mine, his name is Nick, he heard about the new Gran Turismo game for the PlayStation 3, so he asked me if I had an extra one that I was willing to sell or trade for something of his. I do have about 4 extra PS3 backwards compatible models, so I offered up one of those, and in return he gave me the following. He gave me his brand new condition PS Vita. This is the 3G and Wi-Fi version. It came with an 8 gig memory card and a game. It was PlayStation. What was it? PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale. It's just a loose cart, as with the Vita. So not only did he give me the Vita and this game, he also threw in a silver PSP 2001. I already have one of these. It's the Final Fantasy version. So this will probably be one that I'll just jailbreak. I'll hack it and use this as a daily driver as well. I mean, I use my Metal Gear Solid green one for my daily driver, but didn't really want to do that to that one, so I think I'll use this one now. So thanks for the trade, Nick. Also did a trade with Reggie Williams. He's a guy that's in the Seattle Retro Gamers group channel on Facebook. I traded him a Legend of Zelda, a Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo, and in return, he hooked me up with this brand new Pokemon pinball game, the Thundershock Challenge game. This is still brand new in box. It's a Tiger game. It's really huge too, and been looking for one of these for a while. So when he told me that he had this up for trade, I instantly said yes. And they go for about the same price as a loose Zelda cart as well. As a bonus, he threw in this repro game from the Bishop Brothers. This one's called Squashed. I didn't know this was a repro game at first, because when he first sent it, I saw the Jaleco logo and everything. I was like, wow, I've never heard of this game. And then I looked closely at the official Nintendo seal, and it's an actual Bishop Brothers game. So now I'm pretty curious. I want to try this out. So maybe I'll do that if I have some time tonight. Let's see. Okay. Also got a smartwatch for Christmas from a coworker, another coworker. So I'm getting all these text alerts right now. Anyways, moving along. I also did a trade with a member of my Facebook group on Facebook, of course. I traded her my extra Play It Loud yellow Game Boy original, and she gave me a bag of just LPS goodies for my daughter. So just a whole bag full of these LPS toys. So we did a straight across trade for that, and I was able to help her complete her Play It Loud collection too. So now she has all of them. So it worked out on both ends. Squeaky chair, squeaky chair. All right. I picked up a Nintendo 64 for $9.99. I don't know if you guys can see that. $9.99, and it came with the power brick and a red top. $9.99 plus tax. It didn't come with any controllers. I did see the controller that came with this, and they separated it to sell separately for $2, but it had a frayed cord, so I passed on it. So I just got the system and the power brick, no AV cable, for $10 with the expansion pack. And with tax, that was $10.75. All right. Let's cover some flea market pickups. This was from I want to say this was last Sunday. This past Sunday, I went to the flea market. The weather was pretty decent, kind of chilly, but there were still a fair amount of sellers out there. And I did find some goodies out there. Ran into a seller that was liquidating a bunch of, video games and DVDs and CDs, and so all his video games were $2 a piece. So for $2 a piece, I picked up the Ant Bully for the PS2, the Simpsons skateboarding game for the PS2. Godzilla Save the Earth, Full Metal Alchemist, and The Broken Angel, and finally Backyard Wrestling 2, There Goes the Neighborhood. So I got all these games here for $2 a piece. I will probably end up flipping these 2 games to make some money back from what I spent in the past 2 weeks. Alright, also from the flea market I picked up a vintage 1987 G.I. Joe aircraft. Looks to be missing the top part there, but it's got the original stickers and all that from there. This is actually from 1987. Yes, so very glad to finally get one of these in the wild. Picked up an N64 controller. This is the Atomic Purple for $3. The joystick is still tight. I always look out for those when I pick these up. Alright, let's just get all that cleaned up. Alright. Some seller had a box of miscellaneous cables that he was selling for $1 each, so I picked up an official Xbox 360 charge and play cable for $1. And finally, this is the highlight of that day at the flea market. I picked up a stack of loose PS1 games for $5. I stopped by this one vendor who was selling a bunch of games. There was a bunch of PlayStation, PSP games that were kind of surrounding this little wicker style basket, and there was a bunch of like toys, like little miscellaneous McDonald's toys or whatever on the top. So I was like, huh, okay. So I was looking through the PSP games and asked him how much they were. He was like $3 a piece. They didn't have their official covers or anything, so I was like, well, let me look through the toys. So normally I don't look through toys unless I see like Transformers and stuff, but I just started digging through the toys, and then underneath it, these stack of games were just all kind of like laid out flat like that. So I picked that up, I looked through the games, and I was like, wow, there's some pretty good titles here. And asked the guy, I was like, hey, how much for the stack of games here? And he was like, they're all loose. I was like, yeah, they're all loose, and they look like they're PlayStation 1 games. He was like, I don't know, just give me $5 for the whole thing, and we'll call it good. So I gave him $5, walked away, and I was like, trying to hold my composure because there's a lot of good titles in here, even though they're all loose. So we'll start off with Crash Bandicoot. This is a greatest hits version. Got a interactive CD sampler disc, volume 8. Got a Pelican Codebreaker cheat disc for the PS1. And then here's where all the fun begins. We've got Final Fantasy Origins. Got Final Fantasy Anthology. Final Fantasy 8 Disc 4. Disc 2. Disc 3. Disc 1. And we got another copy of Final Fantasy VIII, Disc 1, 2, 3, and where's 4? Here. Disc 4. Got the Chrono Cross Disc 2, Chrono Cross Disc 1, Legend of Legaia, Brave Fencer Musashi, Guys, Final Fantasy Chronicles, got another disc of that. Okay, so then I got Lunar 1 and 2. The Chrono Trigger disc for Final Fantasy Chronicles. And the 1998 Collector CD Volume 2 that comes with the... I believe this comes with the Chronicles game. So in addition to that, I got a copy of Lunar 1 and 2, and I believe these are complete. I've got the Lunar Disc 1, the Lunar 1 Disc 2, and the Making of Lunar 1. And a copy of Lunar 2, and this is a 3-disc version. So that's Lunar 2 Disc 1, 2, and 3, and then the Making of Lunar 2. So that was the highlight of that Sunday at the flea market. After that, I hit up a couple of thrift stores, and I went to a Goodwill, and I picked up these games for $2 a piece. They're a bunch of GameCube games, complete in box. So I got Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup for $1.99. Not sure if you can see that. Got Dark Summit, which is a snowboarding game, and this is $1.99. And finally, the Ant Bully with the movie ticket inside, $1.99. Picked up Carnival Island for the PlayStation 3 for $3.99. Went to an ARC and found a copy of Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Burning Earth for $1.99. Not sure if you can see that price tag. I already have this game, but the copy that I have has a generic Hollywood video cover, and that's that generic little grayish cover, and it's got their generic back to it. The front is the only thing that looks official. So, finally happy to find a copy of this with the official cover. So I'm going to do a swap and everything, see which disc is in better condition. Actually, this is probably the better one. And then I'll have one with the official spine. Went to Entertainmart and picked up a copy of Iridium Runners for $5.99. This is probably $2 over retail, but I've never seen this game before, and it is complete. So I figured I might as well grab this because I probably won't see it again. On my birthday, which was last Wednesday, I went to an ARC with my wife and found a bunch of goodies out there. I found these two GameCube games for, what was this? $2.99 a piece. So basically, what I'm about to show you, I paid a total of $16.07. If you can see that. All right, so these two games were $2.99 a piece, and it's Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, and this is the Target Bullseye Tour Edition. What sucks about this is I found one at Entertainmart for $12.99, and I got it anyways because I've never seen that variant. And then a week later, I find it for dirt cheap. So that happens a lot. So it's that whole instant gratification thing, I guess. And I also found a copy of Mario Kart Double Dash. So these two will actually be my recoupers. I'm going to flip those and get some money back as well. Also picked up Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back for the Atari 2600, and all these 2600 games are $1.99. Got a copy of Spider-Man with a not so good label, and Superman. That is, you're all $1.99 a piece. Oh, actually, I also have Commando. And then I found this weird accessory for the original Nintendo. It's called the Quick Shot. I looked this up to see if there was like anything else that went with it, and I guess this is it. But I only paid 99 cents for this. Let's see. 99 cents for this little accessory. So that was pretty much it. I spent a total, like I said, $16.07 for all that. Went to the DAV, where games are $2.98, regardless of what they are, if they're not marked. So I picked up a copy of FIFA 2001, Half-Life, which is going to be a flipper, or a recouper, Star Trek Shattered Universe, which is also going to be a recouper, Batman Vengeance, I don't have this one, Castlevania Lament of Innocence, that's going to be a recouper, because I already have this. And finally, Kingdom Hearts 1. And this is also going to be a recouper. So those were $2.98 a piece. Alright, this is going to be a very short video. Finally, I did some thrifting today. Today was when I found that N64 for $10. So I went to another ARC and also found some PlayStation 1 games and a 360 game that I've been looking for a while. Beautiful Katamari for the Xbox 360. This was only $5. Also found Spyro Ripto's Rage for the PS1. This is going to be a recouper. Pajama Sam, you are what you eat from your head to your feet. This I do not have, so this is going into the collection, and that was $2.99. And finally, the only item I got that was half off today, which is RC Helicopter Remote Control Simulator. This was $2.99, but half off of yellow tags today, so that ended up being $1.50. All that stuff costed me... Oh, I rounded up to, so it was $12.47 plus 95 cents tax, but then I rounded up 58 cents to the nearest dollar, so it was $14 out the door. So, and that is pretty much it. I told you this was going to be a short video. You know, I'm not sure if I covered one item or not last week, so I'll just kind of say it. I won't show it. I did a trade with another collector in the Texas Retro Gamers, or Texas, was it Texas Gamer Society? It was some Texas channel. Some guy wanted to trade one of my Sega Genesis games for a game that he had, and it was the Super Mario World, Super Mario All-Stars Dual Pack Super Nintendo cartridge, and the manual. So I wanted that because I know that there's like a variant of the Super Nintendo in the box that has this sticker on it that has this particular carton in it. So now that I've got the cart and the manual, I have to find the box. So if anybody has that box they want to offer up for sale or trade, comment below and maybe we'll work something out. If there's anything in this video that you saw that I said is going to be a recouper, if you want to buy or trade for something for those games that I had tagged as such, please also leave a comment below. Other than that, I wanted to wish everyone a safe and Merry Christmas. And hopefully, more good hunting for next year too, because the New Year's coming up. Stay warm. Hopefully, you guys get everything that you guys wished for, and we'll see you guys next time. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And we'll see you next time. Peace.